Welcome to So Very Easy. My name is Laura, and today I'd like to review a new book all about serging. Sewing machines come with manuals, and sergers come with manuals. So the manual for your own serger is very valuable. But there is a book that gives you a little bit more all about serging. This is a great book to have in addition to your manual. Not only does it talk about how to thread and all the additional things, there are 10 projects. So it does go through and talk about sergers, how to thread them, how they work, different plates, and all sorts of information. Whenever I do get a new book, I sit down and have a nice read, and I use these little post-its to mark pages that I know that I'm going to use after as a reference. For example, the page on troubleshooting, and there's more than one section that covers that. Projects, many other things, I will mark with these little tabs, and that way I do not always have to go through the book. I know where those pages are marked. Throughout the book, there are great tips, there are charts, and the photos are really handy. So we do have comparison photos so that we're going to be able to compare our work with these photos. So we have our Serger Basics, and the color of that cover is the color of the tabs. Skill Building, and I have the tabs that color. We have Serger Specialties and some construction techniques. So throughout the book, there are projects that we are going to be able to start with, and as we do those projects, they build up different skills that are very helpful in knowing our machine. And there's also a section on how to take a t-shirt pattern and turn it into a serged pattern. We have a recommended pattern, and it gives us the step-by-step on how to turn that pattern into a serged pattern. And it does the same thing for a pair of lovely stretch knit pants. It tells us what to look for in the pattern, and then it shows us how to put them together. There's also a pattern in here to make your own kimono. It has the measurements that you would need for yourself and layout and guidelines on how to draw those out to make your own pattern. And then it gives you the step-by-step direction. There's a lot in this book, from specialty all the way to regular sewing. And the back of the book does give you some pattern guidelines. So having your manual is really great, but adding to it really does help us get the most out of our sergers. And if for some reason you don't have your manual anymore, this definitely is a good book to pick up. The author is Katrina Walker, and it is put out by C&T Publishing. And I'll put a link in the description for you. So having your original manual is really important, but this definitely takes it to another level. Having 10 projects starting from a very simple project to something a little bit more complex gives us really a lot of knowledge on how to use the serger. There are so many things that a serger can do, and this really covers all of those things and gives us good ideas at the same time. I'll put a link in the description, and as always, thank you for joining me today on So Very Easy. Feel free to subscribe and come on back. Let's see what we're talking about next time in the sewing room. Bye for now.